Hello, fourth grade friends. This is Miss Smith. I'm here to help you with our week 5 of NTIA work. We'll start today with our vocabulary words. This week our story is still in the Unit 5 book, and it is the last story in the book called Where It All Began. So this will be the last story we do in this book, and then we will use a different book after this week. If you still have an extra vocabulary chart, you can write the words that I tell you on this. If you don't, you can use a different paper, okay? Any paper you want. All right, so today we're going to learn the vocabulary words. I also put a video about the Jamestown settlement for you to watch on day 1 in our YouTube playlist for 4th grade. So you can learn the vocabulary today, watch the video to get some information, and then tomorrow come back to my channel and I'll read the story to you, okay? All right, let's get started with our words. The first word is expert. Can you say expert? An expert is a person very good at doing something. So in this example, it says the teacher is an expert in math. So that means she is very good at doing math. So I'm going to write the word expert, and I'll hang this up for you to see. And the definition is a person who is very good at something. Expert means a person who is very good at something. So maybe your teacher is an expert at math, or maybe they're an expert at social studies. Maybe one of your parents is an expert at something like cooking or computers or learning about the human body and medicine. Or maybe they're an expert at gardening. Try to think of someone you know that's an expert at something, and that will help you to think of a good sentence. All right, remember, if you need to hear the words or see the definitions again, you can always rewind and pause the video. We're going to move on to our next word, artifacts. Can you say artifacts? Artifacts are things that people made during a certain time in the past. So in this example picture, it says the pottery are artifacts from ancient times. So that means people long ago in the past made these. So artifacts are things that people made that were in the past. So maybe your family even has some artifacts from the past, or maybe you have found something in a store that is something that's really old that people made in the past. All right, I'm going to write the word up. Artifacts. Okay, so artifacts are things people made in the past. So artifacts are things people made in the past. All right, there you go. Let's get on to our next word. It is experienced. Now don't get tricked, because experienced and expert both start with several of the same letters. But experienced means someone who knows a lot about something because they have been doing it for a long time. So your teacher might be an expert about math, but she is experienced because she's been doing it for so long. So in this example, it says experienced pilots fly planes. So that means they're not going to let someone who just learned how to turn on the plane be able to fly an airplane full of people. You want someone who is experienced, right? Someone who's flown the plane a lot so that you can trust that they will keep you safe. You would want an experienced doctor. You want somebody that knows a lot about the body and has practiced medicine and knows how to help you if you're sick or hurt. So it is very good if you can find someone experienced in their job, because it means they've done that for a long time. All right, so let's write the word experienced. Okay. So it's someone who knows a lot about something because they've practiced for a long time. Someone who knows a lot and has practiced a long time. So if you were going to try out for a soccer team, to be on the professional soccer team, they would like somebody who knows a lot about the game and who has practiced for a long time. Because if you are experienced, that usually means you're going to be very good at something because you have practiced so much and you've gotten better. Right, our next word is scarce. It almost looks like the word scare, but it has an extra C in there. So say the word scarce. Scarce means that there is only a small amount of something. So look at this picture. It says water is scarce in the desert. Now we know the desert is very hot and dry and does not get a lot of rain, so there's not very much water. So it is scarce. When there's not very much, it's scarce. This is the word scarce. All right, scarce means that there's only a small amount of something. Scarce means only a small amount of something. For example, a few weeks ago when we got out of school and we needed to start really using hand sanitizer a lot, even though we used it at school a lot, it was really hard to find it in the stores to buy because there was only a few bottles left and everybody was buying them quickly. So hand sanitizer was really scarce. And I'm sorry, you hear my dog playing down here on the floor with her toy that's squeaking. Okay, our next word is endangered. So can you say endangered? If it is endangered, that means it has been put in danger. So the word endangered actually means to be in danger. That means something could hurt you or harm you easily. In this picture, it says, this black rhinoceros is endangered because it has been overhunted. So when people hunt animals, that means they try to search for them and trap them or capture them in some way so that they can kill them. And some people use the animals for meat. They need to eat it. But there's some animals people kill for other reasons. And we're trying to keep these animals alive because there's only a few left. They are scarce. And we don't want anything bad to happen to the animals that are still left. So endangered, this black rhinoceros is endangered because so many people have tried to catch it and kill it, and so it has been in danger because humans are hunting it too much. All right, so endangered is a pretty long word. Okay, so endangered means to be in danger. Endangered means to be in danger. That means something bad could happen to it if we don't take good care of it. All right, and we are ready for the last word this week. That word is challenges. Can you say challenges? Challenges are interesting or difficult problems. So you'll see in this picture, the mountain climbers face many challenges. So if you are climbing a mountain, you might have a lot of challenges along the way, which means you're going to have some problems that you're going to have to figure out how to solve. So for one, you can't just walk up a mountain like you walk down a sidewalk. You might have to have special shoes. They're going to help your feet not slip when you walk up the rocks, because you're going to be going up like a steep hill made of rock. So that's different than the normal shoes you'd wear to play in gym or to go run outside on flat ground. Also, it's snowing there, so it is very, very cold. And so they have to wear very heavy clothes, and they have to be able to climb wearing those heavy clothes that weigh a lot. And it might take them many days, so they have to carry heavy backpacks with lots of food and water and the supplies that they need to stay alive for a long time. So they might have many problems along the way that they're going to have to figure out. And so that's why they planned ahead and wore the right shoes and the right clothes and packed all of the things that they needed to help them with those challenges. You might have challenges at school. Maybe you're learning something that is very hard for you. It's very difficult and it's a challenge. Challenge means you kind of have to try a little bit harder to solve your problem. So you might think of a challenge that you've had to think of a good sentence to help you remember this word. So let's write challenges. And challenges are interesting, or difficult problems. Notice it says or. So it doesn't mean every challenge is going to be difficult. They might also be interesting. Some people like challenges like word puzzles or trying to figure out strategies to win a game because a challenge, it is maybe a little difficult, but sometimes they're fun. So just like if you get a new video game, you have to figure out some of the things to do. They're small problems, but if you figure them out, then you get to go to the next level and things just get better and better. It's the same way with your schoolwork. Maybe you have a math unit that's very challenging, but once you learn how to do it, you can do so much more. So challenges are good sometimes because it helps your brain to work harder. It helps you to think about things in different ways. All right, guys. Well, those are all of our words for this week. Remember, you can rewind or pause if you need to hear or see the words again. Make sure that you check out the video about the Jamestown settlement so you'll be ready to hear the story back here tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good day. If you need any help, just dojo message or send an email. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.